Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Swissman15 and I'm doing the first of my online Medieval 2 Total War commentary battles. This is a 4-player free-for-all and I'm playing as Russia. Over here we have the Byzantines played by Hendog616. Way far down here we have the Turks being played by Atak Ozkan. I can't say that. Then up on this hill as Venice we have Yorganovic. There we go. So let's just go through some army compositions, starting with me. I have up here in some loose formation is Dismounted Dvor, the Russian archer unit. Then I have rotating is British Axemen and Dismounted Boyarsons, all with armor and attack upgrades. And behind that I have 4 units of Tsar's Guard, and on the flanks I have 2 units of Druzina, and in the back I have my General's Bodyguard. The Byzantines, who were facing me, ready to rush me it seems like, has over here 3 units of Latin Con, another 3 units of Latin Con, both on flanks, so 6 units of Latin Con total. He has dismounted Latin Con, Spear Militia, Byzantine Guard Archers, 3 of them. He has more Spear Militia, and then Varangian Guard on the flank. Over by the Turkish side, he has 4 units of Janissary, or 3 units of Janissary Heavy Infantry, 2 units of Saracen Militia, 2 units of Kwakapulu. Back here he has 3 units of Janissary Archers, and over on the side he has 2 units of Sipahi Missile Cavalry. The Venetians, up on their hill, he has, 4 units of Venetian Archers. In front of that he has 4 units of Venetian Heavy Infantry, or 3 units actually. Behind that he has 4 units of Dismounted Feudal Knights, with armor upgrades, it looks like. Or, no. Yeah, with armor upgrades. Down off it, he has Knights Hospitaller, without any upgrades at all. He has his General's Bodyguard way out here, with armor and attack upgrades. And that isn't his entire army. So let's go over to where my army is, and we'll press, jump right into it. So, we were facing each other already, and we're ready to kill each other very early on. So you can see that I rush up my Dismounted Dvor, running up. At the same time, he's rushing up his Spear Militia, and his Varangian Guard, and all his infantry at once, just to rush me. He has his Latin Cons going down the flanks, on either side right now. Oh, his General's down here in the Dismounted Latin Con unit. So I counter by setting my Cav to stop his Latin Con, but he gets a good charge on my Dvor. Really takes out this unit, really. They're already down to 47, 46, 45, going down quick. So then we have another charge over here, just between Cav, just trying to take them out. They do have attack upgrades on this Latin Con. It does look like armor too. And then we also have Colliding Infantry. I already have routing Tsar's Guard early on. Charging in my British Axemen into those Varangian Guard. You can see missiles flying over. And we just have little lines. We jumped straight into a fight. We have the Cav. It seems like I'm winning this side barely, but he's gotten a little bit of a flank with his Latin Con. And he sends his Spear Militia in, which is a very smart move. And Dog. He has support from his Byzantine Guard Archers shooting down into my infantry, if they're getting any shots. You see my Dvor raining down in. Oh, that Spearman just got flipped! Over here, it seems that I'm losing the Cav fight overall. My General's Bodyguard is just getting surrounded, but I have some support from my Druzina. The Byzantines are routing on this side. I can flank around my British axemen, but I think I charge into these Byzantine guard archers and try and take them out. I flanked around right here the Varangian guard with my dismounted Boyar sons, and his dismounted Lancon are still holding strong. And there, my dismounted Boyar son just killed the Byzantine general, which was a huge victory because we got routing altogether. A bunch on this flank over here. His cav, getting rid of it altogether. I get some charges into his dismounted guard archers, or Byzantine guard archers, and another charge by my British axemen into these guard archers, but they're getting shot up by the arrows before they get there. So right now I'm just cleaning him up. I pretty much have it. He's Latincon are going to start to rout. Just marching in, rushing in now. Spear militia coming back, but they're already shaken. And let's see how it's gonna. They're gonna rout any second. Now they're gone.
From fire to
Oh,
flame.
but there goes my general, slain by an archer, which is pretty pathetic. Like really pathetic. But almost all of his units are routing. I'm just running him down with cav, making sure none of them come back. Really healthy units of Latincon running away. 25 and 15 it looks like. Right now it's just his archers are holding the line because Byzantine archers are actually very good in hand-to-hand combat. But they are no match for Boyar sons with upgrades. Oh, but it's not the best charge. Sort of a noble walk into them. You can see his Latincon stopped routing, but they're shaken and ready, but they're coming back into the fight. And I send my British axemen to charge back into them, counter-charge. A bunch of them just die straight off of the charge, and I have my cav coming in from behind, my leftover Tsar's guard, and it causes them to rout, and then they're gone, and pretty much dead. I don't think he has any units left. Let's see. That seems like all the Biz had. I'm probably just gonna have to clean up like 4 more units. Over at the Venetian side is, they just have some missile cav skirmishing going on. He's getting slaughtered by, Venetian archers, the Turks over here. Engaging these Knights Hospitallers. Oh, they're retreating already. And they're just running around getting, getting good shots on them, which isn't good for, the Turks at all. His army is, I think, slowly marching. Oh, that's the wrong army. Nope, he's not even marching his army yet. He's just sitting over here, hiding. Only a few dead up on the Venetian, like a few archers. I saw one Venetian heavy infantry dead. So he's not winning this fight at all. Oh, he has 3 units of Sipahis. That's more than I counted. They look to have armor. Some have armor upgrades. He's not doing so well against these Knights Hospitaller, despite how many missiles are being shot into them. They're impervious to missiles. Let's see. I'm just reforming. Oh, that's all that's left. 1 unit of Byzantine spearmen just watching me. My units are pretty depleted over here, cheering because they won. And it looks like I'm shooting over at these Byzantines, and I'm sending my cav. Let's look at this final charge to finish off the Byzantines. And look at them come. Just be 1 straight charge. Should rout them immediately. The Tsar's Guard don't have the best charge, but it still destroys them.
It is time to press the attack.
Let me just turn that guy down. And right here we just have a bunch of skirmishing, and that actually goes on for a while, so I'm just gonna fast forward through this. You can see that the Knights Hospitaller is just chasing them down, taking a lot of casualties. It's down to 13, 10. They're just fighting over there. Let's get a quick look at the action. You can see, and that unit's almost completely gone. It's routing 4 left and getting shot to pieces. We'll fast forward again. So, right now they're not doing much, these two. We still have the Turks just sitting over there. I'm sitting down here because I just fought. I don't want to fight 2 people or another person until one of them is depleted more. So you just see that the Turks are running around shooting. Just going on a skirmish, wasting a lot of the Venetian archers' ammo. He's gotten a few casualties, the Venetians, but not much really. And here you can see, way off in the distance, is that the Turks actually start marching over the rest of their force to take on the Venetians, and I too am slowly marching over, just reforming over here, going up, slowly but surely. And it's just a lot of skirmishing for this point. So I'm just going to cut up until me and the Turks get closer to this guy. Alright guys, I brought you back. All you missed was just the Turks marched up over to this flank of the Venetians down by the hill. I think they're getting shot at. Let's see if the Venetians are shooting at all. Nope, they're idle. And you can see that I, over on this other flank, have marched up too. Me and the Turks were talking since the Venetians were just holding this hill and just refusing to come down, that we would try and take them on together, because we don't like any hill campers. So at least one of us has to prevail against them. So anytime now, we're going to charge. We have Knights Hospitaller just marching around from Venice. I don't know what he's trying to do, but he's doing something. We'll speed this up a bit. Let's see what happens. I'm just marching up. Oh, and these Venetian archers are in range. Seem to be firing. Gonna get some shots off on my dismounted Javar. Yep, here come the missiles. They don't kill anyone because the Venetian archers aren't that good at shooting at all. They're better at melee, really. He should have brought puppies and saved a lot of money. Always bring puppies when you can. These Janissary heavy infantry are getting shot to pieces. Or none. Okay, maybe just 1 died. 2 units died. 3. And let's see, now me and the Turks are both rushing up this hill. He's going on this flank, and I'm going over on this flank. I don't have much of a force, so I can't do much, but I do have a lot of archers, the dismounted Var, and they're actually just as good in original stats and melee as my boyar sons are, so they can do some damage. So I'm coming in, taking this hill. My cav is engaging his, so he vastly outnumbers myself, and he still has his gem. So he's fighting me up this hill. I'm eventually going to flank around with these. The Turks are still making their merry way up here, but they'll get there. You can see that I'm getting my dismounted boyar sons all the way up, and I'm going to charge into these Venetian archers. Get a couple of good kills here, or none, maybe. And I'm routing already, because my general's dead. I just have to take down some of these hospitalities I'm trying to flank around with my British axemen. Two-handers are actually really good against cav, if you didn't know. But he has a ton of cav and a ton of good inf coming around to take on my depleted, tired and scared infantry. I can't put much of a fight. You can see all my units routing over here. But I actually broke through with one unit, my British Axemen and my Boyar Sons. And I'm actually making some progress against his archers up here. At the same time, we have the Turks. They have a nice line going, and they have their archers here, taking some fire ammo and sending some fire ammo off at the Venetians. I don't know where his cav is. He had the Kwapulu somewhere. The Kwapulu. Oh, there they are, charging in with the infantry. They might as well. They are like a heavy infantry unit, just on cav, this Kwapulu. Or however you say it, I can't. I'm not Turkish. You can see the Venice is trying to charge around. I have 3 Tsar's Guard chasing after them bravely. I'm doing some work against these dismounted field knights. They're wavering. They might actually rout with my heavy numbers advantage just in that area, though. I got a little charge in these dismounted field knights that are just sort of sitting there. As for these archers, I'm still just slowly grinding through them, trying to get some good kills.
Only half the enemy force remains.
And that's about half of the Venetian force left. We're taking a beating on the Turk side. They're very thin lines. However, they still have they're very happy. Very happy Venetians. The morale of the Venetians. Ah, there goes my dismounted Boyar Sons fighting the Venetian archers, who apparently can outmatch anyone. Venice just has all the good units. All of them. I don't think I mentioned this, but the rules for this battle were very, very small. It's just 15k money for everyone. Rules were no gunpowder and no stratiots. So Venice didn't have one of their best cav units. Their OP cav unit, really. And over here, I'm struggling to take on one unit of dismounted field knights. I'm like wedged inside them, surrounding them, and they're happy as they can be. They're flanking around with their cav, and they're just getting me to rout everywhere. See some guys flying up in the air, because physics. And for me, that's about all my army just running off into the distance, never to fight again.
By the Almighty Lord, for a military genius, and bring us victory from this debacle.
Like this guy just said, only military genius. Too bad my army's dead. Otherwise, I'd save us. And you can see here that Turks have broken through the Venetian side, except for one unit of dismounted feudal knights, taking on this Janissary heavy infantry and Janissary archers. Janissaries everywhere. Ooh, a good charge by Venice, taking out almost an entire unit of Janissary archers. Very nice charge. But you can see the Kwapulu going in for the countercharge, but he's running away. That's all I can do. Oh, one person in the flames. Oh, he's going for a flank over here, trying to save his dismounted feudal knights, who are surrounded. That wasn't as good as a charge as the previous one. But, so now he's just slowly getting eaten up by archers. He's running around trying to get some kills. Over here, the Turks are just finishing off the 3 feudal knights and Knights Hospitaller. He doesn't have much over on this flank left. It's really down to his dismounted feudal knights and to his general's bodyguard to take out everything else. And then over here, we just have these Janissary archers shooting down into them. General's bodyguard doing all the work against these archers. They're shaken. Fighting with their little daggers. Oh, look at the tiny daggers. Getting countercharged with the Kwapulu. And once again, he's going around, going in for another noble charge somewhere. Right into this unit of Janissary archers. Ooh. 1 guy, 2, 3, 4 guys killed by that charge, and he just keeps on running by. just getting harassed off, making it as hard as he can to make him completely die off. And these dismounted feudal knights are still fighting because they will never give up. Ever. It's Venice. Oh, I actually had a unit left. Some dismounted Devoir, but now they're gone. And now it's my entire force completely dead. But I tried. And now we have the 2 general units engaging. Where's this? There's the Turkish gen all the way here, completely bloodied. The Venetian gen is also very bloody. But he's completely outnumbered, and Venice can no longer win this fight, really. Oop. Straight into these Janissary archers, taking out a good number, like 10, 15. And then he goes into the other archers and trying to get some kills there. He's still chasing around with his Kwakapulu. Taking out some of these General's Bodyguard. He's slowly dwindling. He's down to 7. Oh. And he's going in for another great charge. Ooh, very nice. Almost completely annihilates that unit, but now he's almost completely surrounded by Turkish troops. Oh, and he's down to what? Just his general. His general running around alone. A noble fighter, and he sort of just pushed those Janissary archers down, because why fight normally? And once again, the Kwakapulu coming from behind, surrounding the general, and he should die any second. But he's a Venetian gen, so he doesn't want to die quickly. That's what Venice does. That's how he does it. And the general going in for another great charge, all on his lonesome. Straight into these archers once again, who took already like 2-3 charges. Oh, but he does nothing. Okay, he kills 1, 2, 3 units, and now he's dead. Great unit view of a horse butt right there. And with that, the Turks have won the battle. So good game to all my competitors. We all played pretty well. Especially Hendog with his nice rush. Let's see, I got the most kills, 1,000, and I got 250 captures. In second place, we have Venice getting 800 kills and 128 captures. The Turkish winner only getting 400 kills and 98 captures. Not that bad, but he did last until the end, so you can't blame him. He played the game. And then Hendog getting 556 kills and only 3 of my units captured, which I probably took them back afterward. I should have, at least. I don't abandon my troops. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.